Hi students, this week we're going to add values to our sculpture drawing. So before you start adding values, it's good to just check and make sure that everything looks about right. I mean, when you add values you can kind of fix things, but for example, I should have gone a little bit further here on the beard. The eyes might be a little bit too big, but I can fix that. And the nose might be a little bit too long. So I might need to fix a few of those things, maybe bring the beard down lower. But anyways, you're going to want to make sure that at least looks slightly or mostly resembles your reference photo. If you haven't done so already, you'll want to make sure you draw in some terminating lines where the values change from light to dark. So I've got a terminating line right here on the forehead. I've got a few different value lines within the cheeks and the hair as well. So at this point, you'll want to use all of your charcoal supplies to start adding in values. And this includes adding in values and subtracting values. Because remember, our eraser can be a really great tool for doing subtractive drawing, where we kind of take values away. So you'll want your eraser, you'll want your blending tortillon, you'll want your willow charcoal, or this is called a charcoal stick, and then you'll want some of your pencils, such as the white charcoal, and then you'll also want like the 6B, the 2B, and the 4B charcoal pencils. This is totally done in charcoal, okay? So I think it's helpful to just put down some value. That way it gives you just a starting point of where to work off of. So I think it's helpful to just put in value in the darkest areas and the lighter areas and then kind of blend them together. This is a really light area. This is a highlight, this is a highlight. The eyes are really dark. The nose area is really dark, as well as this area back here. So that's where I will put down my initial values. And you'll just kind of color those in. And this is why charcoal can be so great to work with, because you can put stuff down in such a fast way. So you'll want to be careful that you don't end up washing out or blending away too much of your detail. But you'll kind of just start putting down some values, and you'll always want to constantly check to make sure things are looking right. And if they aren't, then you can always just go back in and add some more, take some away. Right now I'm just working with the willow stick and the white charcoal. So at some point I'm going to actually switch, and I'm going to work with some of the pencils because they can add in a lot more finer details. So essentially, you're just going to start adding values and building more values on top of each other. And you'll want to lay down the initial values with this because you can cover a lot of area. And you can, basically, you're just going to get some medium tones. But once you're ready to start adding detail and finer values, you'll start using your charcoal pencil and your white charcoal. And your drawing is going to hopefully end up looking a lot more detailed and accurate than mine, because I'd rather let you guys spend your class time working on the sculpture drawing instead of watching me do it. But essentially, hopefully you're going to try and end up with a drawing that looks similar to your reference.